So today we're doing percent of change, which is easier than less than 6.3, as long as you follow the steps. Percent of change is the amount stated as a percent that a number increases or decreases. So what that means is a percent of increase is a percent change describing an increase in a quantity. So that's like saying I had 5 candy bars, because I always go candy, and now I have 20 candy bars. What was the percent of the number of candy bars I raised? Okay? Or I had 20 candy bars, and now I have 5 candy bars. What was the percent I ate? So a percent of change describing a decrease in quantity is your percent of decrease. So we're going to find each amount of change or percent of change and round your answers to the nearest tenth of a percent if necessary. So in order to do that, the first thing is we have to find our amount of change. And in order to find our amount of change, all we do is subtract our two numbers that they give to us. So it's always the biggest minus the smallest, and we get 27. Now percent of change is written as a fraction to get it to a percent. We take our change over our original. Okay? And that original is always going to be your first number in the problem. So that's where we get 65. So we take 27 over 65. You grab your calculator, you divide 27 divided by 65, and you get 0.4153846, right? And then you change that decimal to a percent. And we talked about that the other day, changing a decimal to a percent. We move the decimal 2 places right, and we get 41.5% because it says to round to the nearest tenth. And so we look at the 3, and that 3 keeps the 5 the same. So the percent of decrease is about 41.5%. The next problem is an increase problem. Okay? So same steps. Even though it's increased, we still subtract in order. Bigger number minus the smaller number, so 92 minus 41, and we get 51. Alright, now we take our change, which was 51, over the original number. The original number is always our first number, so over 41, and we divide. When we divide, we get 1.2439. So we move the decimal over twice, and we get 124 point, and that 3 is going to change to a 4 because of the 9. Okay, so the percent of increase is about 124.4%. So you take your two numbers, you subtract them, you put that number over the first number in the problem, divide, change your decimal to a percent. Okay, so now we're going to be talking about sale prices. The regular price of a bicycle helmet is $42.99. It is on sale for 20% off. What is the discount price or the sale price? So what we need to do is we need to multiply our original price times the percent we get off. Now the percent we need to change to a decimal. We move the decimal 2 places left, and we get 0.2. So what we need to do now with 0.2 and $42.99 is we need to multiply them. When we multiply them, that will give us how much money we get off the original price. So when we multiply 0.2 times $42.99, we get $8 and we get 8.598. Okay? But we need to round to the nearest cent, so this 8 is going to make that go up to $8.60. So the discount we get off of that helmet, or what we don't have to pay, is $8.60. But that still doesn't tell us what we need to pay the cashier. So we need to take the regular price of $42.99 minus the amount of the discount, which was $8.60, and that will give us the sale price of $34.39. So the sale price is $34.39. Okay, another way to look at this is to think, if I get that helmet for 20% off, I'm paying 80% of the original price, because 100%, which is how much the bicycle helmet normally is, it's 100% of the cost, minus 20% is 80%. Now, I can change that 80% to a decimal and get 0.8, and then I can take 0.8 times $42.99, and I get an answer of $34.39. So, either way you do this, you're going to get the same answer. Whether you want to find the amount of discount by multiplying it by the percent in the problem, and then subtract that from the original price, or if you want to subtract the discount given from 100 and multiply that decimal by the original price. Example 3, a boutique buys hand-painted t-shirts for $12.60 and then sells them at a 110 increase in price. What is the retail price of the t-shirts? So, we need to think of the fact we're multiplying still. What is 110% of $12.60? So first we're going to write our percent as a decimal. So we get 1.10 of $12.60, and we get 13.86. So the amount of increase is 13.86. Okay? Well, that tells us the amount of increase, or how much they marked the shirt up. That does not tell us how much we are going to pay for the shirt. So to figure out how much we are going to pay for the shirt, we need to take the wholesale price, what the company paid for the shirt, which in this case is $12.60, plus what they marked it up, which was $13.86. And when we do that, we get $26.46. So the selling price of the shirt is $24.46. Okay? So go through, do your check it outs, and get them checked, and then pick a lesson to do.